everybody. My name is Priyanka Nayak. I am a physician as well as a life coach. Professional moms hire me to find a more energized, less stressed life. So today, I'm just going to see if anyone actually wants to watch or pop up live. If you do watch this, hashtag live if you can type that in the comments, or hashtag replay if you end up watching it later. If you can give it a heart, that's really helpful. Then this information can reach more people. What else? Actually, I wanted to share kind of a funny anecdote from the other day. I was driving my son to the doctor's, and I wasn't driving fast or anything like that. And he's looking around and he says to me, he's 2.5 years old. He says to me, "Look out, Mom. There's so many cars. Slow down, Mommy." And I thought to myself, where has he learned to backseat drive? And we really haven't been going anywhere with COVID. So I don't even know where he learned that. But kids say the darndest things. So I'm going to get started. Like I said, I am a physician as well as a life coach. Professional moms hire me to uncover an energized, less stress life. Today, I'm going to talk about how we can get things done when we are just feeling totally drained, lacking energy, feeling exhausted, which I think is most moms, definitely most working moms, because we just have so much on our plate. It's very tiring. And sometimes I know a lot of times many of us end up staying up super late at night because let's say we put our kids to bed, right? And at that point it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then you just want to get some time to yourself. You want to breathe, you want some me time. So maybe you like stay up scrolling on Facebook, you're, watching Netflix. Next thing you know, it's 12:30 at night, and then you have to wake up at like 6:30, 7 a.m. So on those kinds of days, which they happen, uh, I have 5 tips for you on how to be more productive. And also, there are 5 tips on how to actually, I think I have 5 or 6 tips on how to be energized. So, being productive, let's say you want to feel energized, you want to work out. You can do like a 10-minute workout. That's it. Forget even getting in your workout clothes. Maybe you have your pajamas on, put some sneakers on, run up and down the stairs for 5 minutes, use whatever exercise equipment you have. If you have treadmill or something, do 5 to 10 minutes, done. If you want to do more exercise, you can, let's say, take the stairs at work, park super far wherever you're going, like park far at work to walk, or if you're going to the grocery store or running errands, park super far away, get some extra steps in that way. So those are some hacks to get things done in terms of working out. Now, another hack that I find to be very helpful, and I've definitely talked about this before, is outsourcing. So if someone else can do it for you, let them. If someone else can drop off your dry cleaning, if someone can meal plan for you, if you can use Amazon Prime to do your groceries or Instacart, use it. It'll save you the trip. It's a hack. It'll get things done, especially on a day where you feel like overwhelmed and you need to get stuff done. Another tip for being productive is letting go of perfection. So just get it done. It doesn't have to be its best. And in the spirit of Brene Brown, you're enough. So just do it. And whatever you do is enough. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Particularly, I'm going to point out meal planning. I think a lot of us feel the pressure to put a home cooked meal for our families on the table, in addition to working and managing the household. And sometimes it can just be too much. The planning, the shopping, the meal prep, the cooking, it's a lot. And it can be time consuming if you're not like a super professional chopper, which it takes me forever to cut onions, cut peppers. I am not an expert, with a knife. I don't know what I'm doing. In fact, my husband has all of these huge, like, I can't even remember the brand, really nice knives. Okay. They're German. And I sit there and I use like a steak knife to cut up all my veggies. So you can imagine how long that takes. It's insane. So if you're able to do like Blue Apron or outsource or just do takeout that day, let's say, okay, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Your kids will survive if they don't eat a home cooked meal. And I don't think they're going to remember it when they grow up. They are not going to go to therapy for that. So that's another thing, letting go of perfection. Just putting out something that's not so great, let's say. Another thing is a 5 minute rule. So if you need to get something done and it can get done in under like 5 minutes, just do it. It could be replying yes to an email. It could be making that appointment you need to make, whatever. Get it done, 5 minutes, productive, perfect. Another way to get things done is to set a quick timer. So if you're just feeling short on time and you're overwhelmed, set a timer for like however long you think you need to get something done. Set a timer and just get to it. That way, when you create a finite amount of time, it makes it seem less daunting, less overwhelming, and you're going to get that stuff done. So those are my productivity hacks. On to feeling energized when you're totally tired. So one tip is take a 3 to 5 minute break as often as you can throughout the day. That could be every hour, every couple of hours, whatever it is. And I would say don't get on a device. If you can just take a few deep breaths, just get out of, let's say, work for a few minutes, get into your own space. It's always helpful just to reconnect with yourself. That can be very energizing. Feeling the body, taking a few deep breaths. Another thing would be to give yourself a healthy treat. I say healthy because a lot of people, when they're tired and they're not feeling well, they tend to eat, crappy foods. And that's obviously, we're just hurting ourselves in the end. My go-to treat is a latte, which I don't think is that bad. I personally don't think lattes should be consumed every day. But when I'm having a rough day and I feel a little bit down, I'll get a caramel macchiato from Starbucks just the way I like it. And it perks me up. So that's one kind of energizing thing you can do for yourself. It is different for everybody. This one's a little bit, so my next hack and tip is a little bit tougher to do, but if you have time and you're able, take a power nap. That does wonders. Like a 15 to 20-minute power nap is awesome. Now I know for the physicians out there, if you've got like a panel of patients and whatnot, it's just not practical. So that one you're going to have to put aside. I think for people working from home, that might be more of a possibility depending on what age your kids are. But a power nap, 15, 20 minutes will do wonders and get your energy going again and help you focus. Another tip of mine and a favorite one is calling a friend. That can be so energizing. Just the connecting and maybe laughing about something, a quick phone call, either on the lunch break to coordinate, or if you drive around for work at all, in the car is the best time. Talking to people and people that you love and care about will give you energy. So try that one. If you can't call, maybe do a text message, maybe even try sending a voice message, like recording a voice message via text. That's actually very adorable. And I've started doing that a little bit myself, and I think people enjoy it. So try that. Another one is take a quick walk outside, let's say, try and get in touch with nature if you can. Just 5 minutes outside, feel the breeze on your face, notice the trees, the flowers, etc. That connection, it just takes you out of your own head. You forget that you're exhausted, and it can really be energizing. So if you can do that, that's a good one. Also, like doing something, let's say, like a dozen push-ups or some jumping jacks. This, of course, is really that would be tough to do in public, but if you can find some time and space to yourself, doing a little bit of aerobic activity is helpful in getting the energy up. And my last tip for energizing is just finding a very, very little amount of me time. So, like for me, often that is savoring my morning cup of coffee. That's a huge thing for me. I love coffee. I love the way I make it at home with my special milk and creamer and whatever. I have it just the way I like it. And it has to be just right. This morning, for example, I messed up my coffee. It was really weak and I threw it out and made another one, like a proper cup the way I like it, just so I could enjoy it. And you know what? I did. But that my coffee time is my time to just enjoy my coffee, be with myself, not talk to anybody, and that really energizes me. And sometimes I think the power of silence, which is kind of funny coming from me. I like to talk. I am not big on silences. I'm very chatty, but I have found that in times of taking some time to just be quiet and sit with myself, that can really be very rejuvenating. Over the weekend, my husband took my son to my mother-in-law's, and I actually ended up having 24 hours to myself. And this is, of course, not like a work day, but I literally just I didn't do anything that required any amount of energy. I was pretty exhausted. I sat around like watching Netflix. I watched Look Who's Talking 1, 2, and Now, which was totally adorable. And I ordered takeout from Grubhub. I didn't go anywhere. I went to bed on time and I woke up feeling like I had been to a five-star spa. I kid you not. Like it was as if I had gotten a massage and maybe like a, facial. Like I just felt so rejuvenated. And I chose to not talk to anybody that whole day. I didn't text anyone really. I didn't call anybody. Just complete time to myself, being quiet with myself. And it was so rejuvenating and energizing. So I highly recommend trying that too. And those are my tips in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to, you can type them in the chat. But if finding ways to be more productive, feel better, have more energy, if that is something you are interested in, definitely come chat with me. We could definitely chat more, perhaps work together. I am working with clients, usually for like 8 to 12 weeks at a time, depending on your needs. And I will help you take power and control of your life and really transform it to get what you really want for yourself. And sometimes that can seem really, really tough, but if we do the work, we can get there. So thanks for tuning in. My website is www.stresscleansemd.com, and feel free to direct message me here, Priyanka Naik, on Facebook or Instagram, and I'm on LinkedIn too. So thanks so much and take care. Good luck.